Alright guys, today we are covering Zamasu, and hopefully I'm going to try and get past the ability showcase as fast as I can, because they've been really long in the videos, but I think it's good that we understand the character we're playing as best we can, so I apologize if I yap, but let's get into it. So first things first, his passive is probably the most important thing about him. It's kind of interesting the way they did this. Essentially, there's a little bar beneath your health bar that will fill up when you attack enemies that aren't heroes. So you need to be attacking the minions, so like the Cell Juniors, the bosses, right? Anything that's not another hero on the enemy team will fill up this bar. And when this bar is filled up, if you are missing health, it will passively regenerate your health. So if base HP is not maxed, consume the gauge to gradually heal. So you will gradually heal. Now, the other part about this passive is if your base HP is at 0, so let's say you die, you will literally die. If the gauge is filled above a certain percentage, the gauge will be fully consumed to heal. So you can see the Spirit Bomb landed on Zamasu here, and he basically took no damage. But what happened is he actually took all the damage, but then got it back because his bar was above a certain percentage. Now, I don't know what this percentage is. I was going in the training and trying to do so, but the training bots actually don't do enough damage to fully kill you while you're trying to fill up this bar. I don't know why they don't let us use the enemy abilities. I could be just, I might not know how to use that in training. But they have it above like 75%, so I think it's safe to say it's 75. But if someone in the comments has been able to revive after like, or above 50%, let me know. All right, going over his skills. His first skill is Heavenly Arrow. This just applies movement speed down. If it hits, you're just gonna toss a bunch of balls out in a set direction, and you can move while using it, so that's really nice, but you can't re-aim it. So make sure you aim and go ahead and launch that, but you can move while doing it. And of course, when it hits, again, it applies a movement speed down. Second ability is Divine Rush. It's just a normal lunge attack. You can use this to bring enemies into your tower range. You can use it to bring it towards a teammate that can do a lot more damage than you can, or you can use it to save a teammate, get a whole team off your team to save them. Or another instance, if they're defending a tower and you want to use this to get them off that tower so you can have your allies attack that tower, then that is something you can use as well. The hitbox can be a little wonky. You can see here that he's highlighted in green. Sometimes it doesn't hit. The damage will hit, but you won't get the initial push. The initial push comes from this middle zone you can see right here. So if you're not in that middle zone, you won't push them. But if you're on the outside zone, you will get that damage. Now, his third skill is Fierce God Slicer. This is probably his most damaging skill. The lunge does do some good damage, but this is something that you can constantly be using on your opponents. It essentially is a 4-way slash move that if it hits someone, it will do continuous damage. And you can, of course, use this while moving again. So you have 2 abilities while you can move. So this cooldown is actually decently short. You can see it's only about 3 seconds. And this is, of course, at max level. But even at level 1 or whatnot, it is pretty low compared to these two. Now, his ultimate is Project Zero, which is a pretty badass name if I do say so. So while attacking, it applies immune to all, and after the blast hits, a movement speed down is applied. So you're essentially gonna bring it down a giant, energy blast. And what happens and what you need to know is you don't get the immune all as soon as you press this. So as soon as you press it, you're not invincible. So you're gonna have to press it earlier than you think. As soon as it starts falling or actually hits the ground, you have the immune all. So that's actually gotten me killed sometimes because I didn't understand that, because I tried to time the Spirit Bomb landing on me. But right when this hits the ground, you are immune to all. And of course, all around this is a movement speed down. Now, this ability is kind of hard to hit because some people could just easily flash it. But my advice is to use your first skill to get the movement speed down, then use this ability. And that's it. That's essentially Zamasu, guys. So we're going to go into some games and see if we can win. All right, game 1. If you guys didn't know, if you've played the game for a while now, there's a big bot problem in the game. And it's hard to tell what's a bot. Obviously, when we're playing in like the game, we know if they're a bot, because what they'll mostly do is if Zeno is attacking the enemy tower, for the most part, the bots will just run straight past the enemy and try and do damage to the tower, like ignoring them. So that's the biggest tell that it's a bot. But to be able to tell beforehand, it's tough, man. They changed it. Like, they're hiding the bots in the games for some reason. We used to be able to tell if they had in the beta, if they didn't have badges, they were not bots. sorry, if they didn't have badges, most likely they were bots. But now they made the bots have badges and animations and skins, so it's super tough. Fighting this right now early is pretty scary, but 18 does clear really quickly. Alright, so I'm gonna slow. We should be focusing Oob, but Vegeta's actually really low, so let's do that. Continuous damage good, and Oob's a little scary, so slow him down. Trying to get in front of my 18, so I tank that. We'll do bulk up. Alright. So I don't need to go heal. What I should be doing is hitting these minions so that I can fill up my passive bar, remember? Very important. I'm going to let 18 farm all those, and if I get one of these, I should be level 5 with my ultimate. And I'm pretty okay with being able to get out on my own, so I'm not too scared, because this dash... And honestly, with Zamasu, I'm not terribly confident in what you should max, so if there are any people that have played Zamasu for a very extensive long time and figured it out, please let me know. Because for me, I think number 3 is good for damage. I think 1 is good for just being really annoying. And then I think 2 is actually good for just being a good team player, as well as just, it has good crowd control. So, alright, my 18 is going, you move. So I'm going to ult this, because she is really low. For some reason, going for Vegeta when she should be going for Boo. I'm going to go with level 1 here. I'm trying to, you know what I should have done? I should have dropped my helper, and I think we could have had Vegeta get killed there. Vegeta would have been attacking my helper instead of 18. So that's a misplay on my part. Also, I should have helped a lot earlier, but I was farming. She kind of jumped in there. So we're actually going to max our 3rd ability last. That's not normally how I do it, but I'm just... Why'd he ult? We don't have our ultimate, so I'm actually going to back up. Do have a card available. Let's do this. Continuous tip damage. They shouldn't be able to attack the tower. I'm going to put this right here so they can't escape. But we need to go for... Alright, I got to be a little careful, though. Don't die, 18. Got him off my 18. They're slow. I should get 1. Oh! Winnie the Pooh pushed me. W. Alright, we should do damage to their tower. We shouldn't worry about farming right now. We should try and get as much damage as we can. Alright, he ulted. That's good. That's good.
Stop lazing about and move. They got me pretty good.
If he can get out, that's super good. I think I can kill this guy if he tries to stay. Movement speed, chip damage. Alright. Got our 3rd card. Gonna go defense step. I think all tank is fine on this man. I do want to be hitting these guys. I'm okay to get out. I'm okay to get out. They're not going to do anything. Ooh, bolt. Ooh. Ooh, bolted. That is such a good free kill for us. See, this is like, I think this Oob's a bot. Because he's just like, he's walking up to this tower, ignoring all of us. Like, we used to be able to tell by their names, too, if their names had, like, proper grammar. But, hey, if these are players, then that's just really sad. So... Let me get Vegeta off my boy. Oh, that's so unfortunate. I was looking... That's unlucky. So in this situation, the way to farm is you can line up all the sidemen here and then use your skill 3 or 1. Again, we're just going skill 1 to test. We'll probably play 3 games, maybe. Chip damage. And there we go. I'm going to put Wrath here so they get taunted into here so they can't dodge this. I think that's also a really good thing to do. Nice. I don't know where Oob went. We lost bot tower, so that's a little scary. I don't know if I do enough damage to Nappa by myself. I do decent damage. And my constant chip damage should be good, so I'm going to try and sneak this. It's a little... worrying just because I don't have bursts. But 18, okay, 18's coming this way. Alright, very good, very good, very good. They got that tower. Oh, they're right here. So again, you can see Oob here. He'll like go into my tower. I can push him into the tower with my spear if I wanted to. Alright, I think honestly I'm just gonna go attack bot while they get top. Also, we got the bushes here, so I don't think they see me here. I think they can only see that I'm doing damage to their tower. The issue is that, no, I need chip damage. No shot, bro, no shot. Oh, shit. Alright, I'm gonna ult here. I should have ulted a little sooner to block the, I'm not gonna be able to escape, so I'm gonna destroy the walls here and get the meat buns. We're gonna try and run. Well, now we might be able to escape, and we might actually be able to turn the tides now. I need to attack these, minions as well at the same time. Nice. Alright, I need to go top. The issue is that they need to defend. Oh man, this is tough. I don't know if there's bots or on my team or not, but...
Foolish god.
Vegeta's gonna be back up by the time. Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to do that. Okay, let's reset. Well, actually, I might have been able to just hang back and then backdoor that. Oh, yeah, I should have done that. Because I don't think he's gonna sit there and defend. And if he does, man, I need to sit here and defend. Like this pick, look at this. Piccolo's 100% a bot, bro. Like this is the issue with the game right now. It's a super fun game, but it's just filled with bots, man. Like why? You have the I think the player base is there. Is Vegeta hiding somewhere or is he in there? He's in there. Let's just do this. Everyone's dead. We should be able to do Jocko. We'll get free damage without trying to attack Vegeta. Alright, so that should do damage to bot or top, I'm actually wondering here. It did damage to bot. I'm just gonna go over here and do this. Yeah, it was gonna... Oh, this could be a base race, actually. Oh, we gotta go fast, we gotta go fast, we gotta go fast. Just ult this. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. I'm not losing. I'm not losing, dude. I don't know if it was a real player versus real player. Vegeta felt like a real player. But, man, dude, I can't tell. I can't tell, man. The game's not gonna last long if these bots are still here. Oh. And maybe they weren't bots, because back in the beta, they didn't... I mean, these names are so random, man. Like, this... Not a bot, right? Surely. Oob had to have been. Like, the way they play, man. Now, I am lower rank on tank, right? I'm C. So, people may be still learning the game, but I don't trust that. I don't trust that. Regardless, Zamasu, that was a good game. Did the most damage on my team. So, hopefully, we can find a non-bot team. I don't know, man. Alright, game 2, and I'm sorry if it feels like I'm complaining about the bots. It's because, like, I'm actually so, like... This game has potential to be super fun, especially, like, just with other casual players. So, I'm excited for the game's future, but if this bot thing doesn't get worked out, it's gonna be a bummer. But I'm gonna play like I'm just playing with bad teammates, so you guys don't have to worry about or continuously hearing me. So here we go. Actually got a Trunks on our teams. It's been a while, man. Trunks is one of those characters that I think Trunks is very good, but you gotta have some skill to play with him. He's all reset based, and you can't just go in willy-nilly like 18 or something to do a bunch of damage, because you will get blown up. He's a very squishy character. So I think we're going to max our third ability this time, the continuous damage, and we're actually going to get... Nah, we'll get this, it's fine. I was thinking about getting the spear second. So continuous damage, focus Goku, he dashes away, now focus Vegeta. Continuous damage, slow him. Alright, I got them off, now Trunks, yep, he knows exactly what to do, yep. I'm going to keep him off. Make sure Goku can't freaking try and burst this. He's trying to. Alright, we got it, we got it. I'm gonna spear Goku this way. Slow him down. I think we could have kept fighting, but Goku's gonna go heal, so... Alright, we're actually gonna go too easy. Which essentially means when we get below 50% HP, we're gonna start gaining health back. And I think that's pretty good with Zamasu's passive. However, it's not great for, like, the long game, so I'm curious to see how that's going to affect it, but we're gonna experiment. We need to get I would have loved to grab that because I would have had ult. I'm here just kind of defending my trunks. Alright, he put Wrath down. We're gonna save our Wrath for when we get level 5. I need to get out though. Yeah, we need to get out. We just need to get level 5 here. Heal up a little bit. I don't know what's going on up there, but they're struggling big time. Already lost a tower. Crazy. We really shouldn't fight around their tower. They're just gonna go heal. So let's get these. Remember, I want to be doing damage. Alright, so I'm probably going to put my Wrath down, and I'm going to ult this. Nice, we got dodge the Spirit Bomb. Great play. Great play. I think that was a great play by me. The only issue is that we don't have Zeno at their tower for us to do damage. What we could have done is maybe go top to try and get 16, but I don't know. Oob is level 1. It might actually... Wait, you're telling me Oob's been AFK and they lost a 2v... Whoa, they lost a 2v1 to 17, man. Oh, we can do this. I'll distract while Trunks goes, and when Vegeta tries to go, I'll throw mine out. No point of using abilities on them. Go ahead and hit the farm so that we can actually get our little passive up here and heal. And my right click does hit all of these at a certain point. Oh, shit. Get him off my Trunks. I don't know why he's like trying to constantly hit me, but... Oh, he really wants my Trunks. Alright. He's evolving. Well, transforming, evolving. Alright, Goku's down here now. A lot of people. I'm gonna go ahead and ult this. Get them off our tower. Put Wrath down so they can't escape. There we go. Probably thinks he's gonna kill me, but I guess he very much could. Oh, Oob's here! There's a level 1 Oob there! Oh, poor guy. I guess that's just one of those AFK statuses, I'm not sure. I gotta be a little careful here, especially if we get, nice, that was a great Spirit Bomb. I'm getting wrathed. Ah, I tried. Missed.
On your feet now.
Nice, let's just go through Vegeta here and do chip damage. There we go. I don't know if I win this, but what I could do is bring him closer to the wall here and then try and blow it up. And I got meat buns. Yeah, so Vegeta's a real player. Not too worried. Let me fill up my bar by attacking these things. And I got this guy right here. I'm just going to be annoying as possible. Did he just ult that? Did he just ult that? I can ult as well, just, I mean, I'm just kind of baiting him into my team. Yep. Nah, bro, what is this guy doing, bro? What is that guy doing? Unfortunately, this is a 3v4, but I am still going to keep this in, just because I think we played lane very well. And I want to show you guys how to play lane like that. I think we did really well.
Now things are really heating up.
Let's get chip damage. He ulted. Slow him down. I'm gonna ult now. And there we go. Beautiful Spirit Bomb. And they were in. So, if you guys didn't know, Goku and Zamasu actually a very good lane together because obviously Zamasu slows and Goku will be able to land Spirit Bomb a lot easier than normal, right? Even at level 1 where that thing is kind of suckish. So Wrath down. Nice. Pretty fast game, but we'll keep it in there because what are the odds that we're gonna find, you know, a full team, you know? Hopefully they fix these matchmaking things before the new season. Oh, we actually managed to do the most damage. We beat out Goku, which is pretty nice. All right, game 3. We're gonna try and max the spear second, first. The second ability we're gonna max first. It's pretty good crowd control, high cooldown, but it does good damage. But I just want to see. You know, I'm not probably planning on maining Zamasu here. I don't really love him as a tank. I would probably still pick Vegeta or Khalifa over him. And I haven't played Cell yet, but I'm excited to see how good that is. So we got Deborah down here, which is actually smart. Deborah is a tank shredder, so we need him down here. We're actually going to go full CC, so we're going to go our first ability and our second ability for constant crowd control movement here. So we might be low on damage, but we'll see. We'll wait. Alright, we're just going for it. They're right here. Grabbed it. That's why his Spirit's also really good, though. Got that. Sometimes I wish we didn't have the iframes so that we could get both. But you would have to kill them with like a different ability. Alright, we're gonna go bulk up. Get as much as defense we can and just be obnoxious. I meant to actually use that on the Cyberman, but Khalifa did her little provoke, her taunt. So we need to get our ultimate as fast as we can, and Deborah should heal. Oh. So I'm going to use Wrath and then ult, because they're going to get taunted, and then they die instantly. So hopefully my Deborah used Snowball, or is getting Snowball, so that we can kind of stack him. It's kind of my job to get him tanked, or to get him really fed. We also need to watch out for, okay, so this is what I mean by 18's 100% a bot, bro. Because, like, again, moving this way, you know what, I said I wouldn't, I said I would just assume they're bad players, so let's just assume this is a bad player. Honestly, we could probably do Nappa here. Let's do it, bro, let's do it. Khalifa has to block her tower, and while we don't have crazy burst damage, he's ulting that. Don't die to Cyberman, buddy. They do a lot of damage. Alright, let's see if I can steal this. They're not going for it. There they are. No! Ah, I mistimed it. I can definitely still win this. I'm gonna Wrath, and I'm gonna ult. There we go. And I pretty much avoided all of Khalifa's damage there. And during situations like this, I definitely think when you're with friends or just like a high-level team, because we can't do anything to the tower, right now, one person should be going up to help top lane, and the other person defends, so we don't just leave top defenseless, right? Also, I'm worried that we have bots on our team, because the way they're moving right now, very, very scary. I'm gonna go top. I think Deborah might be able to 1v2. But I don't know, man. I'm gonna hide in here. Maybe they don't know I'm here. So where are they, bro? I'm worried.
You are destroying the beauty of creation.
Trunks. Kill Frieza. I should definitely be stronger than them. I don't think I'm faster, though, which is unfortunate. Maybe we get 16. Let's try to get the bosses. I think our top lane, I don't know, bro. I gotta assume they're bad players. Trunks shouldn't have any bursts compared to us, so... I mean, he does have bursts, but...
assistant.
So top lane Zamasu just being able to farm all these guys and all these minions being able to stack his passive is very good for him. What am I doing? I should go here. I don't know if Trunks is there, but chip damage, who cares? Yeah, no one's here. Big misplay that I didn't do that earlier. Sometimes I get too hyper focused on trying to farm, but towers are definitely the way to go, man. Okay, I'm not sure. I might ult this. There we go. And I have more. I'm gonna put Wrath down so he stops hitting me, but I do have more passive HP than him. And we got it. Nice. Let's hit minions again so we passively heal. And they surrendered. Okay. I think they had a chance. I don't think there was any reason for them to surrender, but I don't know. Also, I do think a good test, sorry to keep talking about this, if you want to test if you have bots on your team, it's a risky play, but if you surrender early in the game and it just automatically surrenders with your just one vote, I think bots are supposed to automatically hit yes when you want to surrender. So if you want to see if you have bots, do it at your own risk. But this might have been a full team game other than their 18, but our 18 also wasn't like amazing. I don't know. I'm not sure. All right, guys, that is going to be Zamasu. I think he does rank a little lower for me compared to the other tanks. I think Cooler is probably one of the best tanks in the game right now, and I haven't had the pleasure of playing Cell yet. But if I were to put Zamasu somewhere, I think he would be the weakest tank. Not to say he is weak, but he is the weakest out of the tanks that we have currently right now. You could maybe argue Baby, just because Baby relies a lot on playing well with someone else, but I just think Zamasu, again, he's not bad. I'm just saying a little bit weaker than our other tanks here, right? So, yeah, let me know what you think about him. Also, any tips for when I do play him, I would happily invite. And yeah, let me know who you want to know get next. We do have Hit, so I think Hit videos coming soon. So we are at 31. And we still got some Zenny left. And I believe we are getting some new missions in 15 hours. So 14 hours. So that's good. All right, sweet. All right, guys, like the video, subscribe. I'll see you all later. Thank you so much for watching, and have a great one. Bye.